Well, good morning. Happy Sunday. We got
Well,
you,
that
Randy.
was a short countdown.
30
I
seconds.
thought I could blow my nose because there was enough
No,
time.
you
Whoa.
can't. It was like, whoa.
Uh,
We are just
Good
blowing
morning,
on
everyone.
in. Well, I hope everybody's having a great morning and all that. I had mariachis put me to sleep last night with our neighbors. So the party didn't last too late because it started raining about 12 o'clock last night. So we got some beautiful rain that we needed, and it's going to be a
See,
sunny
God was
day.
on your side.
Yeah. Nobody wants to listen to wet mariachi band.
Mariachi.
It's like, I guess they went underneath when it came down, but it's like, I just thought it was like, I don't know. I just hear, it just abruptly stopped, and I just hear people fumbling, and I was like, okay. So go figure on that. But we hope everybody's having a great morning. First one in was Barb, and we're glad that Barb is here. And then Ashley
Hey,
came
Jack.
in, and then my brother Jade came in for his lesson, wondering what he's going to learn today.
Oh, is
And
Brother
then
Jay here? Hi, Jay.
brother Jay is here. He brought donuts, virtual donuts for everyone. We got
Oh,
Jackie's in
dang it.
here, so
My
we are.
husband ate the last donut, too.
I had toast this morning, so that was my thing. Pedialyte and a little bit of coffee this morning. We got some great people come in. We got Jack in. We got Hippie. As long as Hippie behaves, we'll be okay.
Nobody has to behave.
Yeah. But you know what? It's funny with Hippie is my brother's his Poshmark. His name is Trippy Hippie. So that's his closet at Poshmark. So, but we are glad everybody is good and all that. Wondering what everybody's temperatures are. It's 56 degrees here in California, but it's not sunny yet. It's cloudy.
It's in the 50s, but the sun's out. It's going to climb. Right now, my computer is just telling me that we're going to have 2 inches of rain on Monday. Well, I don't need to know that now. I need to
Yeah.
know what my temperature is now.
Well, Barb has 82 and sunny. We might have to go to Louisiana. But that's kind of
Oh,
early to
here
be
it
at
is.
80.
It's 66 degrees.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I might want to go see Barb, but if it's 82 right now at 9:30 in the morning there, I wonder what it's going to get to in the afternoon. And Julie's saying it's 49 there in New
Hi,
York.
Julie.
So we are happy that everybody is here. We thank everybody and all that. Ooh, Barb says it's going to get about 90. I'm at that 80s is okay for me. After 90s, I get too sweaty. I pass on that one. 61 in Northeast Tennessee today. So we're getting some good weather. Good morning, Jackie. I hope you're doing well today.
Hi, Jackie.
It was a good day and stuff like that. And we thank everybody for joining us. We got some neat little treasures. This is Randy's sell
Yeah,
of
we do.
first sell of the day, and then she's got a sell later on with Becky's Vintage and More. And we think Jane is the guest too on that. So it's going to be a busy morning for her. But I got a few invoices out yesterday. I had to beat the rates. I had to go to the post office twice. So it was crazy. Everybody was there. Good morning, Sleeping Bee. Good morning, Jamie. I wonder how the UK is doing right now. It's really good. But we are glad everybody's here this morning. Randy ships from Missouri. I ship from Southern California. We do like everybody else, PayPal for invoices, Pirate Ship for shipping. Um, if you don't get an invoice from either one of us, send us an email and just say, hey, what's going on? You might have got an invoice. I get 2 resellers that invoice me, and I never get the notifications from them. Why? I don't understand. But I always get yours, Randy. It gets in there and says, you better pay me. But it is good. Randy needs her money. It's like I just tell people this: you don't pay, you don't get your stuff. If you want your stuff, you're gonna pay. So
I gotta
that
pay for the goods.
I didn't put a necklace on. I was going
Hi,
to, but
Jamie.
I just keep no necklace on.
Actually, if you look, Jamie, uh, you're higher up on the hemisphere.
Hmm.
Now, see, you are more comparable, actually, with the upper half of North America.
Yeah.
If you look, you're not really directly across from the actual United States. We're a little southerner because you remember the North American continent is huge, and you're more in line with the upper half, like the upper states like New York, um, uh, northern states in Canada. You guys are actually across from them.
Mhm.
That's how that works. We think of it as it's being directly across, but it's not. I mean, that's why the Titanic got hit with a an iceberg because they went straight across, and they're actually aimed toward like the Canadian. They're on more parallel with Canadian, and if they were actually down in the middle of Pacific, or rather the middle of the Atlantic, there wouldn't have been any icebergs.
Mhm. They should just let you drive the ship. Captain Randy at your service. But we are glad that everybody is here. We were sharing our weather. It looks like everybody's got some great weather for this Sunday, which is great. And yeah, Jamie, we do boil here. That's why we're known as the melting pot.
But not
But
not all of them. But it's just, and it has to do with the jet stream.
yes, that is correct. So, did you bring some treasures today?
Oh, I don't know about treasures, but I got some purdies.
I got some glowies, some books, some purdies, and I got my cousin Randy with me. So, I am great. We are.
I dug into. I got a hair in my mouth. Ugh. I dug into some stuff that I had stashed, so I'm pulling out things that I haven't seen the
Oh,
light of day for a while.
so, you went into the stash box?
Well, actually, it's more the bag because I keep
Oh, okay.
everything in gallon Ziploc bags. I emptied a few bags.
Yeah. I'm not opening no doors to the thing.
Let's see what.
I thought we were going to see Randy's stash finally. It's going to be like,
No,
oh,
but I
oh,
but I have an earring lot toward the end.
oh,
Ooh,
nice. We love earrings.
got a
Earrings
lot of
and
little
bracelets
vintage
and
things. I like
necklaces and all.
vintage.
Yeah. And tomorrow I'm going to drop a new video of Harley. I'm probably going to go see him this afternoon. But Harley sends his love. He feels famous now that his one little video got him over 11,000 views. Now I got my brother sending me recordings of Harley. So it is a good thing. But we're just glad that everybody's happy and everybody's saying hello to each other and all that. And if you're ready for a sale, put a one in the chat. And that lets us know that you are ready to see what Randy is going to start us off with.
Oh well, thank you, Sleeping Bee. I it was intentional.
She
I
always
tried.
dresses up.
I
Barb is,
tried.
Barb is
Well, no,
super
here's the thing.
excited.
See, I got this really neat necklace. And so I had to go in and find a blouse that had the neck and would complement the necklace. And the
Mhm.
blouse is a little fancier. So,
So, do women then dress up depending on what kind of jewelry they're going to wear? Or
oh,
is it the outfit?
absolutely. You can't
Okay,
put any piece of jewelry with any clothing item. One,
so
the
it goes.
neckline has to work. And so that will dictate.
Mhm. So it goes by jewelry to clothing.
You
Okay.
pick your outfit, then you go
Yeah.
looking for the jewelry that goes with the outfit.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, just to give you some guidelines, if you have an invoice with us and it's currently overdue, we're not going to be taking bids from you. Good morning, Shelby. Um, we just want you to bid accordingly, bid responsibly, and all that. We start off at a certain number and then we just let you go from there and all that. Good morning, Justine. And then we just have a good time. And we just ask that you just have fun. You have questions, feel free to ask. If you have any complaints or anything, send us an email. You know what? We don't need to put it in the chat. I want to keep our chat positive and fun and just having a great time. But if you do have questions, we'll stop, we'll answer them. I mean, if I can't answer it, I know Randy will have the answer because she's got all the knowledge. I was telling her this morning, I said, I'm looking for a new word for May because this month's word is Peru. So maybe I'll learn a new word next month and all that. But I'm going to go ahead and bring her up because I did see a lot of the ones in the chat, and I'll let her tell you a little bit more about her and what she's doing. Here's Cousin
All
Randy.
righty. Well, good morning. I am Randy, and my channel is Randy at Moon Valley Crafts. I also have an Etsy store by the name Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together. And of course, here's my email, moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. Middle of Missouri, so I get a little better deal for you on the shipping. My necklace looks crooked there. No, I guess it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Oh, no, it just looks there. There we go. Okay. I use PayPal for invoicing, Pirate Ship for shipping. Now, I want to bring something to your attention because I know people get confused about PayPal. PayPal is simply the program we use for creating the invoice. You do not have to have an account with PayPal. Okay. The invoice from PayPal will give you options on how to pay. If you do have a PayPal account set up, you can use that. It also will allow you to use a Venmo. It also will allow you to use Apple Pay, and it will allow you to use any valid credit card or debit card. So do not worry that, oh, I don't have a PayPal account. You do not need to have one, and you're not signing in as a guest. That gets confusing to tell people that. All you're doing is going over and selecting the method of payment that you have available to you. All of those options should cover everybody. Okie dokie. So I'm going to start out with some buy it now. Like I said, I went digging, so I got all kinds of stuff here.
And Randy, you aren't sponsored by PayPal. I just want to make sure to let everybody know, but she is available for sponsorship.
I wish. I don't even have stock in them. Well, different sellers say different things, and it confuses people. Yeah. This first one is neat. It's multi-strand.
I'm going to give you a minute to describe it before I put in your price. Don't want these guys
I've
are
already
ready
done
to,
it. I already.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, well, we're not doing the buy it now sale where I made everybody wait.
They don't want to wait. They want it now.
Yes, they do. This one is long. It's 26-36 inches. It's multi-strength, and they are multi-strand. They are petite little silver tone chains. That's all it is. But it's long, and it's got a kitty whisker on it. Very delicate. It's hard to see. But this is a great stacking piece.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you just want a little something on the front of your blouse, this is a great one because it is so delicate. It's not heavy. You could easily drape a bigger pendant in the middle if you wished. This is like what I call an everyday piece. You could wear it to work. It's just a little something. Oh, Lo, I like that. Man, I'm going to eat everything, Shelby. Sunrise platter. That must mean there's going to be a sunny side up. I love sunny side eggs and toast, so I can
She got us all hungry
dip
now.
dip my toast in the runny egg yolk. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't like them until my mother taught me the joy of dipping that toast into the egg yolk, and then it was over. I mean, you know, kids don't realize the good way that things are.
My mom used to make sunny side up eggs inside of a piece of toast.
Oh
Rye,
yeah, exactly.
rye
Yeah, it was
bread.
called exactly like a toad in the hole kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
passing on that one.
okay.
And of course, we will have a recap. This is a vintage piece. This has the little spring ring clasp. It is gold tone. See, very petite. And at the very end, see that? That's a little enamel heart, and I'll show it better. So this is probably from the 60s, 50s, or 60s. Spring ring clasp, little diamond cut chain, and this little teeny petite heart. And it has in the middle is enamel, and that's a little purple rose. Nothing on the back at all. Very delicate, great for Jamie. Enamel is like glaze on pottery. It's a liquid that is actually a glass, and when you put it on jewelry and fire it, it does like what glaze does on pottery. It creates a shiny surface, but enamel is actually glass. If you use a non-glass material that's fired, then it's called resin.
There's our lesson of the day, everybody. Enamel. I didn't know about that.
Very, very delicate. So that is basically enamel, which is an application of glass. It's not a piece of glass put in. It was probably painted on, well, it might have been. Let me look at that real close. Usually it's applied directly to the piece and then fired. And I didn't get my light on it. No, that doesn't look like it's glue. That looks like it was fired in. Yeah, I can see where it's been painted. So an artist painted with the liquid to create the design, and then this was fired in an oven. So there's that one. Great piece for a young girl. That's a really nice one. And then my last one this is by Premier Design, and I didn't know they did just necklaces. Thank you, Timmy. So here is, or rather just chains. Here's our Premier Design logo, and you couldn't see it because the light. This is silver tone, and this is nothing but a silver tone twisted rope. I did not know Premier Design did twisted ropes. Again, this is a great layering piece. If you just need to throw something on where you have jewelry, this is going to be an older one.
What's the length?
Because this has got a spring ring clasp. This is 30 inches. See, and it's got the spring ring clasp. So this is an older piece. I would say this is from the 60s. 80s very most. Hi, Dee. because robes were very, very popular in the 80s. Yes, this is silver tone. Now, here's why we say tone. If I said this is silver, what are you going to think? If I say this is gold, what are you going to think? You're going to think it's the real sterling or gold. So that's why we differentiate and we say silver tone or silver or gold tone. It means it's silver colored, but it is not real sterling or real gold.
And that's going to go in.
And John gets it.
Yep.
All right. And that's my 3, and I thank you.
I got to bring the 80s back. Well, I thank everybody for coming on in. I'm John, the reseller. I'm shipping from Southern California. PayPal, pirate ship. I do it all. And make sure when you get your invoices that you're correcting. Make sure the address is correct and everything is good on there. Most resellers will have your addresses in there. So when you do get your PayPal address, make sure it's correct because that's what it's going to be used on pirate ship. I'm not sponsored by any of them, but if they want to, that would be great. I'm going to go ahead and show my first piece. This is a 16-inch necklace. It is a glowy, and it's going to be a starting bid of $10. And I know most people are going to go ahead and just take this apart and use it for the jewelry. I don't know if you can see it right there. All the pieces glow except the clear rhinestones on there. I do see Barb in for 10, looking for 11 or more. It's just a great necklace. There's your back piece. There is no extender on this one. This is just a nice piece. And if you don't have a UV light pen, I do have them available for $7. Just put in there you need a pen, and I'll get that in your box. Yeah, we have a lot of great people who are doing jewelry art and all that. I know that Josie's working on it. Al, Barb's doing neat items in it. I'm curious if you could put these in resin and they would still glow underneath that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you, Timmy. I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry, I don't have their schedule written down.
Yeah, they're not booked with me today. I think they have a show tomorrow. Oh, it will glow in resin still? Oh, that's neat. I think it's just a nice piece. But let's go ahead and count this to Barb.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's like I was one with the 104 is. We're going to go once, we're looking for 11 or more. Going twice, looking for 11 or more. This is going to be your final warning. And we are sold to Barb for 10. Thank you so much, Barb. Congratulations. Put that in there. Okay, let me take that. It is summertime.
I'm sure there are different types of resin too, Barb.
Okay. Well, I've shown this before, but I'm going to do 2 for $1. You get 2 bingo cards for $1, 15 sets available for a total of 30 cards. So you can do this for junk art and do some neat things with that, or you can actually play bingo itself. This is the back of it. Let me get you a quick little measurement. It is a 7x7 square. These are old. I think my mom and Glory's grandmother, my mom and Glory's grandmother used to play bingo for years, and I think that they probably used these cards back then. But it is nice. So
and it looks like Hippie wants 6 of those.
6 sets. Okay, that's 12. So let me put on here. Let me put on my notes. 6 sets, Hippie.
2 for $1.
Yep. that. And I have 9 sets available. And if Hippie, if you're doing bingo, let us know. We'll go out to Northeast Tennessee. I can even stop and pick up D on the way. I know D loves to play bingo. Good morning, Kat. Welcome in. But bingo is fun. And I just like that these
Calypso.
all
Yeah, they're neat.
they all slide over. Yeah, I used to go on Fridays and Wednesdays and stuff like that. I tell everybody we're not Catholic. We just support them at bingo. But we had a great time. We went all over the Jewish Center. It's like if it had a bingo hall, my mom was there. That was her thing. If she on her license plate it said keep Doris off the streets, take her to bingo. Kat, how many would you like? There's 9 sets available because I sold 12 already. So you tell me how many you want altogether. 2 for $1. But these are just neat. Get a little piece of Long Beach, California. And you know what's funny is I could tell that they're old because it would have said Cal for California. 4 total. Okay. Let me write that down. It's $2. So 2 sets. Okie dokie. I'm going to leave that. Good morning, Nathan. Welcome in. And then I have a Fenton book. It's going to be a start of $10. This was an extra one that I just happen to have. This is the third series of the book, Fenton Glass, the third 25 years. Here's the back of it. And you get the story about Fenton and how it processed and started. And then let's get over. It's a lot of, you got about, this is the story alone. There is 63 pages of the history of Fenton. And then you go into the detail like the blue marble, satin glass. Then you got
Oh,
the
colored
yellow.
pictures. That's great.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of pictures on that. Then they have the catalogs and stuff like that. You got your bells, and then you go in your black and white. So it gives you the color pictures, and then it also gives you catalogs. Let me check the back really quick. And then on the black in the back, it gives you the decoration codes from 1956 to 1980s. And so you have your color codes. So what was your black? And I see Julie is in for 10. We're looking for 11 or more. So this is just a great book. I love Fenton. I probably have about 15 books on Fenton alone, plus catalogs from various years. I think the piece that I sold to you, Barb, was actually made by Fenton for that one company. But you have Carnival glass in here. And this is when Carnival glass came back in the 70s and 80s when Fenton brought it back. So you have those pieces in here. Then you have
I'm going to start counting her down. Going
no
once,
problem. You got the lamps and stuff like that. So we're
going
going once,
twice.
looking for 11 or more. Going twice, looking for 11 or more. Final warning. And we are sold to Julie. Congratulations. Good morning, Jerry. Welcome in. Thank you, Julie. Congratulations. And we're going back to Missouri. Let's see what's in Randy's stash.
Okay. So I'm throwing starting bids in on you now.
Okay.
And here is a perfect example for you, Jamie. So this is a bangle. Okay. Now, they both look identical, right? The charms versus the actual bangle. The bangle itself is sterling tested. The charms are not. The little charms are just silver tone. But I've tested the bangle itself. It is a sterling bangle. So you obviously could open the jump rings, remove those charms, wear it as a sterling bangle just by itself.
And you got a question.
They are all bracelets. Any piece of jewelry that goes on your arm is a bracelet. There are different styles of bracelets. A bangle is generally a round piece that may or may not have an opening or a clasp of sorts, but its shape is round or oval, and it just fits on. This is 8 inches. Then you have what they call the tennis bracelet, which is always got a clasp, and it is the gemstones in a row. Then you have, okay, Calypso's in for 5. Then you have cuff. A cuff is traditionally a partially open at the bottom. They're usually wider. They can be narrow, but they're not completely round. They're only partially, and they're usually open on the bottom and go around. That's a cuff.
Good questions, Jamie.
All right, we can count this down.
Okay, let me put this back in the baggie really quick. We are going once to cat, looking for 6 or more.
So keep in mind, this will often happen with these kind of bracelets. And and Jack is in.
I got Jerry in for 6. Then I got Hippie in for 7.
Keep your eye out on Alex and Ani. They do that a lot. They might have a sterling bangle with silver tone charms, or they might have a regular silver tone bangle and put sterling charms on it. So always check your Alex and Ani really carefully. So what are our charms? Our charm says Earth Angel, and you have a little puppy dog print. And then what is this? Back. Oh, it's a little wing. A little wing. Jamie, I test. There is metal testing kits. You have a block. You scrape the piece of jewelry across the block, and then there are acid fluids that you then drop on it that will tell you. So most of us that do jewelry tell you we have confirmed or tested. There are other ways to tell if something is sterling, but generally the acid testing, and it does no damage to this because you're never putting the acid on the piece. You're doing it on the block.
Going twice. Final warning.
Smell exactly and taste real. See, here's the thing. If they coat it with rhodium, you have to scrape hard enough to get through the rhodium. Okay. Sterling is often marked. And I have a tendency to taste everything. I can tell by looking. This is a non-coated sterling, and I just get suspicious. There's just something when you've handled enough pieces often enough, you get to know it.
And we are sold to Cap for 9.
Okay.
And I brought popcorn.
Me mark that down.
So let's have an auction. I brought popcorn this morning.
Okay. Calypso, I'm not sure if I have your information already. Oh, or for the other side of this, it has a little tree. So another test is magnet. And you have to have what they call an earth magnet, which means a very heavy duty. This is a construction magnet. This you use if you're welding, and you use this to actually hold, see, in corners, you actually use this to hold sheets of metal together to make a box. So now, not all metals are magnetic, but
Mhm.
so the little charm is not attracted to the magnet. That means it might be sterling. Doesn't mean it is. And the bracelet is not attracted to the magnet. That means it might. So then I test. And that's what my testing revealed, is that the charms are not, the bracelet is. That's another way. A lot of people will carry little magnets in their purses or pockets when they go out thrifting, so they can give them that minor test. Okay, so that was sold to Calypso. Done.
Yep.
Gosh. Next one. The more informed you are about things, the smarter you can be about purchases that you make.
That's why it pays to educate. Read those books.
Now I've got a brand. Let me get her name in there. This was a new one. I'm not familiar with her. Now, this is going to be an example of rhodium covered. Sometimes they put rhodium on base metal just to make them shinier. It's like chrome.
So Ashley Novelties wants to know, are regular magnets useless?
They're not as strong.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The little regular magnets can become demagnetized.
Mm-hmm.
The heavy duty magnets are called earth magnets, which means they're a serious magnet. Let's see if I have a little, okay. Like, for example, well, no, here's, okay, like you see, say I've got this little metal bear pin from Arizona, and there's a little magnet on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a cheap magnet. Okay. I would not use that kind of magnet to test jewelry. Now, this Mama Jamma, that's a great big old thick magnet. I would use it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a big old hunk of magnet.
So
not all magnets are created equal. And like I said, this one is very heavy duty because this is for holding metal together to weld.
So you can go ahead. So a heavy magnet is going to attach to mostly silver.
A heavy metal magnet is going to give you a truer reaction than the weak ones.
And then Jenny asked really quick, can I guess he's saying, can they make enamel charms? And I would say yes, because of that.
Yes, you can put enamel. Enamel is always used on metal. And yes, it's on charms. I've had lots of charms that had enamel, that were enameled. There's her last name, so she's got a first name. So this is Silvertone. It is 18 to 20 inches, and it's very simple. It's just this little chain, and it just has a little circle on the end. It is not sterling. It's just a simple little circle necklace, which you can't see over my big one. Hey, Josie. See, Josie? So this is just a fun, simple necklace for those people that like delicate pieces. This is a neat one. And then my last piece is another simple chain. And it is a brand as well. This is for a smaller neck. This is 14.5 inches. And it's very simple. Now this one has got a pop clasp. So there's a hole. It's like a hose connection. You've got a male and a female connection. And you just carefully insert it and it holds it. And that's the chain. So this is a little chain. Hi, Dee. This is going to go up here. This is a great one for a young girl because it's a smaller size. They can wear it all the time. This is just a basic silver tone. Thank you, Jamie. I try to be.
She's interesting.
Well, I have been called many things. Boring is not one of them.
Me too. Never late for dinner, though.
No. All right. That's my 3. Off to
Okey-dokey.
John Boy.
Okie dokie. I'm going to do a book start for $5. El Libro. Let's all say that. El Libro. The book. This is a Spanish grammar book. I'm going to show you the inside. From, if I'm correct, it said 1915. It's for beginners. Neat little pictures here. And here it is. It's copyrighted 1915. It's just one of those grammar books that you have. Has vocabulary. Here's some pictures throughout the book. Condition is fair. You know, they put the cathedral here. And then just different grammar assignments. And then there's your vocabulary. But I just thought for a Spanish book from 1915, just some characteristics of it. You know, but I just like the writing that they had on here. So I don't know if that's from somebody had this in New York or this is fascinating. And then here's the back, clear. Just wanted to bring a book today. I got one more that I'll show in the next round. And you see it's not perfectly cut, but that's the times of back then. And there's a total of 334 pages. I see Terry's in for 5, looking for 6 or more. No poetry books this time. Sorry about that. I'd love to find some of those. Thank you, Jessica.
I remember that.
Well, let's go ahead and count this down to Terry. We're going to go once, looking for 6 or more. Going twice, looking for 6 or more. John, you do a good job. I try to. I got Randy.
Go ahead, Jessica.
Yeah. And thank you for helping us, Jessica. Going twice. Last call. And we are sold to Terry. Thank you so much. I'm going to do another 16-inch necklace. This one does glow too. And I'm going to do a start of $11 for this one here. Good morning, Angie 1. We have this beautiful necklace. The peach colored stones light up in this necklace here, but it is gorgeous. So you got your clear rhinestones. Those peach colored 5 stones right there will glow. I see Barbara's in for 11. We're looking for 12. Just a nice necklace. Lobster claw. but it is gorgeous. Do we see anybody in for 12? Okay, Jessica, let's go ahead and count this down. We're going once to Barb, looking for 12 or more. Going twice, looking for 12 or more. Last call. And we are sold to Barb for 11. Thank you so much, Barb. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, and my last one. I got a cup and saucer. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a buy it now, cup and saucer, $5, and I have 6 sets available. It is with your blueberry, apple. Very
Ooh, what's the
faint.
writing?
The writing on here is the Grinch Polo Club. This is from 1999. Let me get this focused.
Okay, and that's what it says on the side of the cup too.
Yep.
Greenwich Polo Club. Okay, neat.
And I think that's
you said Grinch.
Grinch. You're not doing batteries, Josie? Wait, our sales make Josie work. So there's 6 sets available of the same pattern. Here's your cup and saucer. So you have that. Okay, Jessica, thank you. And it's marked on the back. I just think that you can glue this and you can make this into a cute little bird feeder if you want. Or you can go ahead and make a pin cushion, but you do have those elements of fruit.
Just use a glue gun to attach it to the saucer. It can be removed. You can make it then planter. You can make the pin cushion. You can do all kinds of cute things with it.
I have something like that. Somebody made a pin cushion out of a cup and saucer. I bought this for an example. It's just cute. It's just really cute. They used a doily and all that. So that's just really fascinating what you can do with a cup and saucer. These are buy it now, $5. I'm hoping I'm going to get my package tomorrow, but it'll probably be Tuesday. Josie does have some beautiful things. Okie dokie. That was my 3 items. And we are going back to see what's in Randy's stash.
Well, every time I get packages from Josie, I think, dang, I have such good taste.
Julie, how many would you like? I have 6 sets available.
How many do we want, Julie?
Yeah, I remember the mailman came in during the show. Just one. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Julie. Good morning, Michael. Hope you're okay. I saw some storms going through Texas yesterday. Thank you, cousin.
Okie dokie. Where was I? Oh, yes. Okay. All right. I have a simple little stretch 8-inch bracelet. And you have blue stones. Ah, thank you, Angie. With a little dangle. Now, I have looked at this very carefully, and I suspect that is Amazonite. It's a light blue, and there is some matrix in it. The matrix is like a brown stone. So that looks like Amazonite to me. And then those little guys, those are real too. I suspect the same. And then you have these little beads. And it's just got this little gold tone dangle, which you could remove if you don't like it. But the bracelet is cute, so if you like a pale blue and gold tone, this is just $5. But my next bracelet, oh ho ho ho. This one is special. Now, let me show you. Before they became Woman Within, they were Lane Bryant. I used to shop at Lane Bryant stores. They made jewelry. This still has the tag, Lane Bryant. This was the price of this bracelet. This thing is gorgeous. This is enamel work. It's a stretch bracelet. It's on panels. So you've got green and pink and yellow enamel rhinestones, little pink acrylic, and this thing is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So if you like pink and green, it's beautiful. Gold tone is the base. Now there would be jewelry. There would be jewelry in the catalogs. They would have some jewelry in the catalogs with the clothing, and then at the stores they would have jewelry up at the counter. Their jewelry at the counter. So some of the butterflies are upside down. Some of them are not. It's just a beautiful, gorgeous bracelet. Talk about spring. Just gorgeous. And there are not a whole bunches of them out running around in the world because Lane Bryant didn't produce thousands of the same piece of jewelry like some other manufacturers are. So the chances are getting your hands on one are few and far between. All right. First time, I don't see Lane Bryant jewelry very often at all. I've certainly never seen that before.
Mm-hmm. That is a nice piece.
But something that would go with it is this little baby. This is 15 to 17 inches. It
Oh, wow.
is gold tone. It's a bib, and you've got it's funny, you've got two different shades of pink, and it's coming off as purple. It's not purple. They're not purple. So this is silver tone. Here's your bib construction. And those are two different shades of pink. It's not purple. So the one that looks purple is actually a deeper magenta. And then you have the other pink. So if somebody gets it, I don't want you to think you're going to get purple in it. It's all pinks. And this thing is heavy duty with them. It is beautiful. And there's so much dimension. That's why I like this, is that there's so much dimension. Yeah. It's a very light gold tone. Now see, and here that's a difference in the surface, because some gold tone is like, you know how chrome is? Chrome is a very heavy coating. You have silver tone chrome and you can have gold chrome. So some pieces of jewelry are gold, and I mean, it's like they're gold because it's very heavily coated. And some metal is only lightly coated.
A nice purple color.
Except it's not purple, it's pink. It's just that's the way it's being reflected, because they're just slightly darker. They're more of a deep raspberry.
Okay. Nice dark purple, not pink.
No,
Pink.
raspberry
I like blackberries.
or raspberry. It's very pretty. All right, that's my 3.
It is. It is. And that one on your neck is nice too.
Thank you.
I wore mine. By the way, last week I did wear it and Barb bought it off my neck. So I just want to say that it did sell. I have a necklace. I'm going to do a start of $5. Okay, Terry, I'll read your email. I got one from you yesterday, but I'll read it again. This measures 24 to 27 inches. This is a Kenneth Cole necklace. I'm going to slowly bring it up because it has a 6-inch drop, like a tassel drop. So it is 6 inches from where that little stone is, the clear rhinestone, and then it drops down. This is like silver and black. It is marked Kenneth Cole, but if you like to wear something simple and you like that long neck, that is perfect for you for a long drop. And let me hit the button. There's your clasp. Here's your extender. And then there's your mark. On the other side, it does say Kenneth Cole. Let me get that out for you. It is a Kenneth Cole. It is a beautiful piece. And I'm going to wear it for the rest of the sale. So we'll see if this thing sells off my neck today or not. So we'll go ahead and put a pass on that one. I'm going to bring out another book. I'm going to do a start of $4 because I feel like this book has a little bit of a condition issue. This is The House of the Whispering Pines. This is by Anna Green. And this book here is The House of the Whispering Pines, New York Company. And it was copyrighted in 1910. There's a list of the book. It does have some condition issues right there. But if you're going for an old look for books, this would be great. Does have some bounding issues right there. But it's just as is $4.
And we have Terry in.
You know, everything just went kaput on my laptop really quick. What's that? Okay, there we go. I have one of those touching laptops. When you touch it, it just happens. Yeah, there's a little tiny gemstone on that necklace. And we'll go ahead and count this one down to Terry. We're going once to Terry. Going twice. Jessica left, so I will go ahead and.
Oh,
Can
sorry.
you put it? Yeah, she had a family thing to go do. Going once. We're going twice. Looking for 5 or more. Final warning. And we are sold to Terry. Congratulations. Terry's going to open up a little library. And type this in really quick. And Randy, I'm going to dedicate this song to you. This is a Penguin music box. And it's You Light Up My Life. Has a slow turn to it, but it is smart. You Light Up My Life.
Very different.
Yeah, I think that was Pat Boone. Who sang You Light Up My Life? Let's neat little thing. Do some quick little measurements. It stands about 4¼ inches tall, and it's about 4 inch across and 4.5 inches tall. Changing the decor. That'll look nice with some old books. It is neat. Debbie Boone. Go ahead, turn that off. I can just see getting a music strike. But it's just a nice piece. But see, we will pass and we're going to go back to Missouri. We are back.
All right. I have a earring lot. $14 pair of earrings. So here is our first pair. Those are little wiggly. Those are little leather leaves. That's pair 1. They're all pierced. Pair 2, little dangly chains. Pairs 3 and 4. These are faux pearls, and those are black flowers, or are they just stuff? No, it's supposed to be like black druzy. Black and gold. These are hot pink seed beads. Here we've got pink enameled hoops. And look at these leaves. These are metal. They are turquoise on the back. And look at that. Here we have enamel of pink, turquoise, and purple on a silver tone. And here are some little shamrocks. Those are also enameled. Here you've got some big gold like chain hoops, and these have got dangly discs in gold. Hi, Robin. Then here are a pink faceted. Oh, wait. Those are somebody, I think. Let me get some light. Dang it, can't read it. Can't read it. When something's in a curve, well, there's some writing in there, and I can't tell what it is. And I don't think you can. And then, so you've got some faux, you've got some white magnesite, and these little pink and gold tone, somebody. And then the last pair are the silver tone with black. And these little, are they gold or green? No, they're pink. Those are pink. They're coming off as a gold, but those are pink halo. And let me see. No, these are to replicate black onyx. So that is 14 pair of pierced earrings at a starting bid of $12. A nice variety of styles.
That's a great deal.
Do we have any interest that's less than $1 a pair? All these would sell for a minimum of $3 and up. That too, Julie. Man, if you can't match just about every style or thing with this, I don't know. And no, you don't get my little hanger and my little stand. You got something for everything. Okay, passing on that.
She said it's a lot deal, $12 for 14 pairs.
Yeah, and John's got it posted right here. So it's 14 pairs of pierced earrings, and we've got it pinned right here. So there's 14 pair.
You can dress up when you go to Walmart or to the antique mall.
14 pair, that's less than $1 a pair. And for people who resell, you can sell these anywhere from $2 to $3 easily.
Okay. And it's sold to TZ because you did pass on it. So we're sold to TZ.
That's fine.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a good lot for a reseller. Sometimes George pounces on that because he's doing his jewelry art, but he missed it. Okay, next is a necklace that was mine. Now, there are many terms for different type of enamel work. I do not know them all, but this one I do know. Jamie, this one is cloisonné, which is a French term. Now, what cloisonné is that little pieces of metal are welded down into design. Then the the liquid is put into those spaces and then it is fired. So if you don't have those little raised metal separators, it is not cloisonné. This one is from the 60s. It is two-sided. I love the colors of it. It's an unusual color combination. I enjoyed wearing it. I put it on a vintage. Well, actually, it's the chain I wore it on. This is a vintage chain. It is a silver tone. It is a square chain. It is a 24 inches. You could, of course, put it on something else. So if you like the vintage cloisonné pendants, here you go. This is, did I say it's from the 80s?
Yes.
80s is when I wore it. It's got a big enough jump ring that you could easily put it on something else. Basically, you don't see pieces like this anymore. Unless somebody, they're perfect for putting on a neck wire. You can wear them both ways. You can wear them on a neck wire. You could put them on a piece of leather. You could put it on a ribbon. Or you could wear it as a long pendant on a chain. I wore it as a long pendant. So you've got magentas, blues, sort of gold. What else is in there? I love the colors. All right, passing on that. Then my next piece is Chicos. Andale. This is a 15 to 18 inch Chicos silver tone. Look at that great big old hammered disc. This is on a very neat chain. It is like some people call it a wheat chain. Yeah, Julie, actually, it does. A wheat chain or a foxtail. That's the way it's put together. There, of course, is our Chico's brand. And now here's the trick with the disc. So here's this side, right? Huge bail. The back side. You can wear both ways. Now this bail is huge enough you could easily take it off of this chain. You could put it on a leather cord, a longer pendant, a longer chain, or again, look at how it looks on a neck wire up there.
Love the bell. I love that hammered look.
It's beautiful either way. So this is a very versatile piece. And you can see it's slightly curved. All right, that is my 3. Off we go back to John.
Well, I have a bracelet. It's 6.5. These are called the stones, but I thought it was kind of weird because when you hit it with the light, the green comes through the stones. Also, there's some beads on here. The bottom beads here do glow, so it is a little glowy there. But this is a cute bracelet. It's a toggle clasp. So you have the toggle glass there. And then you have your pieces here. And you take this off. And I'm going to be like Randy. I do have a ring available. It is $3. Buy it now. The cool thing about this, it's one of those rings that comes off and you can change the charms. I don't have any other charms. So just to let you know, that is there. But you have these beads here. But I'm unsure.
Oh, is that like one of those ginger snap things? No, wait.
Yeah, for the neck, for the
Oh,
ring.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was looking at that. Oh, okay.
But TZ wants the ring,
That's
so that's going
nice.
to go to her. But I like this bracelet. I would probably take it apart and use these stones. I just didn't know these glow. They just have it's like a clear with a green in there, but it was different. Well, you have a great day, Timmy. Thank you so much for your help. And those, if you haven't done the thumbs up already and you can join the sale, we ask you if you leave a thumbs up, that'd be great. You have a great day, Timmy. But this is just a beautiful bracelet. With see no interest, we're going to go ahead and pass on that. And then I'm going crazy today. I'm just going to do a buy it now $3 choice for bracelet. We have this one here. This is a stretch. Here's the back side of it. So if you like that glitz and glam, you have this one here. Or you have this other one. These have little charms on there. We're doing crazy deals. So you got the little sun. You have Love You to the Moon and Back. And then you have Nana. And when it went to 7.5. But this is the type of bracelet that would stretch out. So you have a choice. $3. Buy it now. So this starts off at a 6 and it will stretch out. Where's T at Nana's or Nana Tink?
Oh,
Welcome in. And Andy, prayers for you and your family.
thanks, Crafty.
Okay, Julie, I'll put you down for that, Jackie. I'm sorry. Let's keep Andy's mom in prayer. And Crafty. Well, Julie, she likes to go out in style. But see no interest, we will pass on that. And then I'm going to do another buy it now. I'm going to do it buy it now, $5. And I have my pink octagonal serving tray, open handle. Why is it open handle? Because you can stick your finger through there. I've shown this a few times, but I need to clear the glass before it breaks on me. Okie dokie. And welcome in, Crafty Witch. I see you, cousin. So this is a buy it now of $5. Chat's moving up a little quick, so I need to get back up there. And this plate measured 7 inches from one side and then 9 inches with the handle. So handles are 9 and the other side is 7. This is a $5 buy it now plate. Put some macaroons on there, some cookies, a giant cupcake.
Or use it as an underplate. You could put another pink plate on top, a bowl on top, or I like it as an underplate for a plant.
Mm-hmm. Randy be planting and all that.
In fact, that probably is an underplant for a mayo bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had the blue one and I sold that one. But this is just nice. I love the pink color. I have one in green that I just love. But see, no interest. We're going to go pass on that one. We're going to go back to cousin and see what more stash she has for us.
All right.
We like her stash.
Monet. Monet. This is 18. Now, this is a modern Monet. You know, Monet made vintage, but they are still currently producing jewelry. It's just more modernized, and they're using a different logo. This is 18 to 20 inches. This is the newer piece, silver tone, and you've got chains with these little textured barrels in various lengths.
Yes,
Thank
she
you,
does.
Julie.
She's got me.
So here is the newer tag. See the M? It's like an octagonal with an M on one side and kind of starburst, and a little crystal on the other. Hi, Monica. Look, Monica, Silvertone Monet.
Hi, Monica.
I like the chain. It's actually round like a snake, but it's links. And barrel.
Yeah, I got it, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
Thank you, Pamela.
Monica, from here, now, of course, I don't have it fully extended out. So your lowest one, let's see, let me do this. Let me take it all the way up to here and measure the lowest one at its shortest point. So at its shortest point, meaning no extension, the lowest one is at 16. And then the longest one is at 22. But you've got a very substantial extender. So 16 would be the lowest, and at its longest, the lowest one would be 20. So you've got a wide range. And there's the designed barrels. I really like it. It's pretty. Pretty miss. All right. Next, I have a bracelet. Oh, okay. Sure, Monica. Yeah, it was made for you.
Congratulations.
It is yours. Very versatile necklace. Very. Okay, next. But wait, there's more silver tone. Everything is silver tone. Now it's a bracelet. 7 inches on a toggle. So you've got a chainmail base, and look at these flowers that have been attached. So you've got rhinestone flowers, a blue center, blue with a slightly greenish center, and an oval. This is the back side, and this is the front. Isn't that just nummy? very rich looking. Actually, they're all this one's a little purplish looking, but they're all blues and purples. I mean, blues and all shades of blues or clear. I think this is just a gorgeous bracelet. I would so wear this if I had someplace to go. Very comfortable. And then my last piece is a necklace. And guess what it has? Blues.
Oh, wow. Monica, you came in at the right time.
Blues and silver tone. Isn't that pretty? It is 16 to 20 inches. Those are aqua colored ovals with rhinestone halo. These are definitely glass, and I don't believe the other ones are glass, but the stones in the medallions are definitely glass, and they are the exact color of aquamarine. And how do I know that? Because I have a tub full of it. Makes me wonder if there's glowage. I didn't check the bracelet. Oh, well, one part of the, oh my gosh, yeah. Let me get the center stone. It lights up.
So it's a glowy.
Thanks, Josie. We appreciate your support. So the aquamarine colored stone does glow.
And Barb's in for 10, looking for
Barb
11 or
likes
more.
that. These are the beautiful pieces like for jewelry art.
Yes. Should we go ahead and count this down to Barb?
Oh, yeah, please do.
Okay, we're going once, looking for 11. We are going twice, looking for 11. Final warning. We are sold to Barb for $10.
Fantastic. Okay, that's my 3.
Okay. Let me get this typed in really quick. Okay. Perfect. Let me bring it on back here. We want to thank everybody so far. Wake up, Craig. We got a sale going on for the love and the thumbs up and all that. We do appreciate it. Don't forget, if you do leave a comment under the sale, either put Tuesday or Thursday so we can put you in our famous duck races. Because you know Randy, she likes to get her duck race on. That's her in her little bikini and stuff like that. So we thank everybody for that. Let me bring my next item. I'm just going to do a start. I've showed this before. This is great for a little kid or for yourself. It's a $2 start for this purse here. It is in pink in the middle. You have your zipper. It's in good condition. The strap measures 12 inches. So if you got a little granddaughter or a niece, a neighborhood kid, or just yourself, put your cell phone in your keys, run into the grocery store, and get back on out. But it is a nice purse. It's in good condition. Like I said, you do have your zipper here. I didn't see a marking in there for it. But there's your zipper there. Good morning, Susan. Welcome in. And Crystal, I will make you blue in a second if you give me a sec. Put her in blue. Get that over really quick. And Crystal, I don't know if you got your show today or not. If you do, put a yes in there. But we are glad. So this is a buy it now of $2. Just gonna do that. Now we'll go ahead and pass on that. And then I have another book. And this is going to
What are
be
you
a
sorry
buy.
for, Susan?
What's wrong?
Oh, don't worry about the spelling. She misspelled my name. No problem.
Oh.
The T is right next to the R.
This is a fabulous book on the cars of the 50s. It has every car made from the 1950s on. It is arranged by the year, and then it goes by the maker and all that. So if someone gave me a year and a model, I could tell you all the cars. So these are the Oldsmobiles from 1955, or Chevrolets from 1955. You even got your little, can't even think of that TV show with Ron Howard as a kid. The Andy Griffith Show. Mayberry, yep. Has like a cop car from there. It's a great book. $7, one money. Needs to get out the door. I need to move it out. So if you're looking for a coffee book table book, here you go. Randy says she likes it. And it's going to you, Randy. You can read that with Bob. Congratulations.
That's Bob's Christmas present.
Oh, shh. I better not speak too loud.
No, he's in the living room.
Okay. And then I have a buy it now of $5 for this necklace here. This has a 12-inch cord with a little faux pearl on it. And then you have this on the bottom. The blue plastique 925 do have a little glow to it. So, but this is going to be a buy it now of $5 for this necklace here. So I don't know if you want to take it apart or just use it. It's a gorgeous piece. You have your ribbon there. I just tied it like that. Let me tie it really quick. And then you have your little things here. I didn't know if it was supposed to be a bow or if the pearls go off each other. You have this beautiful necklace. It does move. It's not one of those straight up pieces. And this is a buy it now of $5 for this here.
I bet you they all glow, John.
Just the blue ones did. The blue ones had a glow to it.
Pearl should. Usually anything white will glow.
Let's see really quick. Yeah, you do have a glow in the pearls too. The plastique 925. But it is a nice piece. Maybe you might see it on me next week. Who knows? But seeing no interest, we'll go ahead and put that on pass. We'll bring that to the recap. And we are going to go to Randy for our last round.
Yay!
Am I correct?
He's been counting. Woohoo!
I've been marking it on my list. Checking it twice. Seeing if Randy is being naughty or nice.
I have something very different. Don't normally see this. This is a rhinestone palm tree. It's silver tone. It is on a 16 to 18 inch chain. And you have a little rhinestone palm tree. How's that? This is on a little snake chain. I love snake chains. So a lovely little snake chain. And here you go, a rhinestone palm tree. Perfect present for somebody that lives in either California or Florida where they have palm trees. Isn't that fun?
When I see palm trees, I think of In-N-Out Burger.
You think of what?
In-N-Out Burger, and that's going to Julie.
Okay.
Congratulations.
All right.
I think Julie bought my palm tree necklace I had.
I knew somebody would love it.
I think there was a reason why, and if I'm correct, Julie.
Now, I have a little 7-inch stretch bracelet. It is silver tone, but look, it has flowers. Now, those are not rhinestones. Those are like glitter dust. Remember, who remembers diamond dust? Who remembers the kind of jewelry that had the diamond dust on it? So this is a stretch bracelet. No name. Each of the flowers is separate. Nice metal flowers. Oh, neat. And then you've got these little, it's this little glittery sparkly, so it's not going to come off. And then my last one is one more bracelet. It is memory wire, which means it's basically going to fit anyone, any size. And you have real little gemstones in here. You've got amethyst. You've got what looks like quartz. The green ones would probably be aventurine of some sort. It has little, hold on. Those are silver tone. Yeah, those are amethyst beads. So there you are. And you've got some regular beads in there. But you definitely have amethyst, aventurine, quartz, and little glass beads. Just a little fun bracelet. And that's my 3. And we go over to John. And then we'll do our recap.
Give me one quick second. Moving fast today, Randy. Okay. Yeah, it's a great price. She's got good prices and good deals and stuff like that. Okay, well, I'm doing my last round here. This is going to be a Chaps 34-inch necklace. I'm going to do a start of $3. This is in silver tone. And it's this chain and balls. This is by Chaps. So there's your mark. I didn't know Chaps made a jewelry line. This is a nice little statement necklace. Not, this is plain and simple. Plain and simple to do that. But I like it does have the lobster claw, so you can double strand it across. Yeah, I'm learning a lot with jewelry. I'm learning a lot of neat things of brands I never heard of, all that, trying to research. I got a great book on gemstones from Dee the other day, so trying to do that. But if you want to make it longer, you can double strand it there. It is a great piece, a great price, $3 starting bid. But we will pass on that one there. That is by Chaps, so it is brand. I have a 6-inch bracelet for my ladies. And let me get this in here right. It's going to be a start of $4. And I thank you for those hearts, whoever's putting the hearts there. So this is a 6-inch bracelet. I want to make sure I get it right. Is it called is it a clasp bracelet because it opens on the side there? Let me know, Randy, if I'm doing my right keywords. So help I open on the right side. So there's your little latch there. Just open up. And this is a size 6. There's your clasp. Yeah, it is pretty. I like the colored rhinestones in there. You got your clear reds and blues and purples. And also would be great. So if you're riding, it's not going to get in your way. It's going to conform to your wrist. And it's a size 6.
I love hinged bangles.
Is that what it's called? A hinged bangle? Okay. I'm learning a lot this morning. That's why I have a great time selling. We got Holy Cow in for 5. She's letting everybody know I'm going to grab this. I'm going to take this for 5 people. Looking for 6 or more, and we're counting this down. And there's Julie with those fancy French words. And we're sold to Terry for 5. Congratulations. I don't know if TZ is still in here or not.
Oh, I know. She said that is too petite for her or too small for her. Oh, sure, Monica.
Oh, okay. Well, let us know your wrist size. If you guys, ladies, want to put your wrist size in there, that helps us out to know what to look for and stuff like that, because I have no idea what most lady wrist sizes are. So this is the segment where you get to put in your wristing. Yes, Randy is good at French. This is a start of $2. And Terry, you want the pink dish? Okay, I will put you down for the pink dish for 5. These are some bees. This was a set of 6 at one time for $4.49, but now there's only 4 bees left. So if you want these for your little fairy garden, this is a start of $2. So you got your little bees.
Those are funny.
You take one out. It has the wire.
You could put them on a wreath. You could put them on a little stick and like a little chopstick or a wire and stick them in your plants. Those are so cute.
We got Calypso in for 2. We're looking for 3.
So is it per bee or the whole lot of them?
It's the whole lot. You get all of them. You get the whole hive.
All the bees.
Okay,
I'm going to start counting it down.
Okay. I got the bees. Who's got the birds? We're going once to cat. We're going twice. Looking for 3 or more. Final warning. And we are sold to cat for $2. Please be careful. I don't want you to get stung. Well, we are going to go over to Randy, and we are going to start our recap. And we thank everybody for your thumbs up and your support. And I'm going to have Randy begin. Let her putting
it in.
Okay.
All right. This is our recap. I am going to breeze through this puppy. I will give you a keyword since prices may be similar.
Okay.
So the first thing I showed was this very delicate multi-strand silver tone necklace. Look at these delicate little chains. It is long, 26 to 36 inches. This is $5 for multi. $5 for multi. Next is another $5 item, and this one is delicate and adorable. It is gold tone. It is 18 inches. This is a vintage
That is
necklace.
correct,
I'm
Julie.
guessing this is from the 60s. And this is a little enamel heart, purple rose on a little bitty heart. Perfect for a young girl. And this is on a gold tone, 18-inch chain, $5 for heart. Next, we had a branded Lily Sadawi, new to me, again, silver tone, basic little petite silver tone chain, and all it has on it is this little circle. Hey, Ivani. And this is $5. It is 18 to 20 inches for a silver tone. Very simple silver tone. $5 for Lily or circle. Let's say circle. Then this one is a brand called Art 2. What will they think of next? I doubt if you can read it, but it says Art 2. And this is a 14-inch chain. This is going to be great for a really young person. Silver tone. It's just the basic. And this one is $4. So you would say art for 4. Then what did we have? Oh, this is my cute little Amazonite stretch bracelet. And this is now $4. It fits a 7-inch. So those are little Amazonite, blue beads, and gold tone beads. So that would be Amazon for 4. Then we had this exquisite Lane Bryant. So this is vintage. And this is what they were originally charging for this bracelet. Julie gets Amazonite. Okay. Let me mark that.
Okay.
This is green and pink enamel on gold tone. It is stretch, fits a 7. This is $15 because this is a substantial bracelet. There are not a ton of these things running around. Lane Bryant is now Woman Within. They did not make the same jewelry over and over. It is a gorgeous bracelet.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I think they just went by season.
Width wise, you've got it's a goodie.
Yeah. I think they went by season.
Exactly.
So that's probably a spring.
And they would make jewelry that coordinated with the hot items.
Mm-hmm.
So that is $15 for Lane Bryant. Then we have my gold tone. Let me make sure this is gold tone. I wrote gold tone. I'm wrong. This is a silver tone. It's a pewter finish. This is silver tone. Now, It's going to look like there's purple in here, but they're not. It's a raspberry pink. You've got two shades of pink. You've got a lighter pink and a raspberry, and the raspberries are looking purple. This is neat, neat, neat. This is 15 to 17 inches. It is, I am corrected, it is silver tone on a bib, chainmail base. It is now $10. It is a neat, it's got dimension, but they are pink. Pink, pink. Not purple. It would be gorgeous if it was purple, but I don't want anybody to say, hey, it's not purple when they get it. So that is now $10 for bib. Next we have my vintage cloisonne necklace. Now this was my necklace in the 80s. It is on the original chain that I put it on. It's a 24-inch silver tone vintage chain. And this is a cloisonne pendant. So you've got it's silver underneath, silver tone wires underneath the pinks and blues and a little dab of yellow. I love this. This is gorgeous. It's nice, heavy. It's got a big bail. You can certainly put it on something else. And this is $10. You just don't, I'll be honest, you don't see these old pieces of cloisonne pendants very much at all. I don't think I've ever seen another person showing it off.
Mm-hmm.
I had several, and I've been selling them all because I just don't wear them anymore.
It is nice.
So that is pendant for $10. Then we had the Chico's hammer disc, which let me tell you, this is a gorgeous piece. This is 15 to 18 inches. It is now $10. 15 to 18 inch. So you've got this really neat chain, which is like either a foxtail or a wheat chain. You have on this side, you have a hammered disc, but you can wear it reversed because look at what the design is on the back. So you can wear it two different ways by flipping it over. And Susan wants my cloisonne. Great choice. And it's one owner, Susan. You know where it lived.
In Missouri.
That's right. Beautiful piece. I love this. This is nice. You could put it on a longer chain. You could put it on a shorter chain. You could put it on leather. Huge bail. Oh, you could put it on if you have a flat omega. Yeah, right up there. Boy, wouldn't that be gorgeous? So that is Chico for 10.
What's a flat omega?
Omegas are similar to a herringbone, but they're puffed.
Oh, okay.
And often they're rounded, and so and a flat omega would be a dome shape, so it would be only half.
Oh, okay.
Instead of all the way around, it would be half, and we call that a flat omega. They flatten it out a minute, and so it would be. Hold on, let me. So a flat omega would end up being much smaller.
Yeah, that necklace isn't that pendant's not going to go too far though. It's going to the next state over.
Yes. Okay. Next is this gorgeous silver tone base, rhinestones in blue on a bracelet, 7 inches. This is $10. This is a toggle. You've got your chainmail base. And look at these flowers. So you've got a subtle blue and rhinestones.
And those glow?
The only thing that glows is this little guy down at the end. The rest of them do not really glow. Well, this one does a little bit. That center glows a little bit. But this little guy, see, he lights up. But the whole thing doesn't really glow.
You like
Not
that
like
glow.
I would have thought. And this is $10 for blue flowers. And then my last item was this cute little memory wire bracelet. It's going to be $4. This is going to fit a 6 to an 8. It does have amethyst. Oh, no, too hot. It does have amethyst and aventurine and quartz on it. And it's just a cute little memory wire bracelet. And Julie says, I will snag that. Very good. Well, I appreciate it, everybody. Now, where am I going to be? Well, it just so happens that in a half an hour, I will be with Becky at Becky's Vintage and More. And then to finish out the week, I will be with Steph of the Groves for a new show starting at noon Monday. Then Tuesday, I will be back with the Groves again at 8:30 in the morning, and I believe John Boy is joining us, and that is the morning sunrise craziness show. Then I'm going to do my little piece on the Friends auction, and I think I'm around 3:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday, and then immediately after that, I'll dash over to be with John at 4 o'clock. Wednesday with the Groves again in the evening at 6 p.m. and finish off the week Thursday the 30th with John at 4 p.m. I don't have confirmation of everything, so I don't have my full May schedule available yet. I'm hoping to hear as soon as possible so I can get that finalized. If there was something you saw, prices are good for 24 hours. You can email me at right there, moonvalleycrafts at AOL.com. And I thank you, everyone, for your support.
And you have a sale on Saturday.
To John Boy.
You got a spring cleaning sale on Saturday with the Groves, yourself.
Yeah, you advertise that. Like I said,
well, you're there. I don't mind you advertising. Well, I'm going to do a recap really quick. I have some bingo cards. These are vintage bingo cards. 2 for $1. 6 sets available. So just so you know, I have that. Some bingo cards. You have that. I also had Cup and Saucer, $5 from the Greenwich Polo Club in Connecticut. And this is made in Japan. We thank everybody for their support. So this is a $5 buy now. I just want to show you, Jackie, I got your thing put away. So you got that. I had my little music box. We're not going to say what song it was because they'll get back into Julie's head. So don't look, Julie. There it is. Don't look. So I have that one here. And then I have my little purse. $2. Be great for a little kid if you like to use that for a child. So here. I had my necklace. It glows. This is a bite now.
Oh, Julie wants another fruit slip. Yeah.
Another set? Okay. So you have this one here for $5. Thank you, Julie. And then I had my Chaps necklace here, 34 inches for $3. Here. Here's a little bracelet with your little charms. Love you to the moon and back. Nana. And that. This is a bite now. $3. You had your Kenneth Cole necklace. This was 24 to 27. And then right where your white drop is at, is you have a little stone there. And then you have a 6-inch.
I don't know what she bought. I'm guessing the bracelet.
Let me know which one you are going for. Is it the Nana bracelet? Just put the word Nana in there. And you have your little Kenneth Cole necklace for 5. And then I'm going to reduce this down to $4. You do have your glow with your little, these glow here. And then you have some stones. Oh, the necklace. Okay, the chaps necklace for 3. Okay, and this measured 6 inches. This is $5 now, or no, $4. Sorry, $4 for that. So thank you for that part there. And then that was it. Went through it all. Thank you very much. Well, tomorrow I'm off. I'm going to be working on some invoicing, responding to some emails that I got. Tuesday morning, Randy and I will be over at the Groves at 6:30 Pacific time, and then take a little nap, and then have Randy and the Groves, well, the Groves come back over because we have our show together at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Wednesday I'm off, and then on Thursday I will be with Randy and Jen, and we're looking forward to having her back. And then this Saturday we have a special show. Oh no, Friday night I'll be over at the Groves, and then the ice cream truck's over. Well, get me one. Tell it to stop. Did he, Randy, as a kid, did he ever scream stop and then hide, and then the ice cream truck didn't know who it was? I did that. I'm probably guilty of it. And then on Saturday, we are going to do a show called Spring Cleaning. It's going to be with 5 resellers. You have with the Groves, Randy, Giovanni, and myself, and we're looking forward to that. We hope that everybody has a great Sunday and all that. We are glad that you came to join us. Make sure you go follow Randy in about a half hour or 28 minutes, and she's going to be selling again. And I know her. She's going to bring some more stuff out of that stash box. I want to get in that
Oh, completely different. Completely different.
different stash, different stash.
I'll show a teaser.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. Let me make you big really quick. Oh wow,
Here's a teaser. So yeah, this one's pretty. Okay.
Thank you, Susan, and all that. That is great. And if you haven't done a thumbs up for us, please do. We thank you all. We hope that you have a great Sunday. Follow Randy. She's going to be on in 27 minutes. And make sure you tell her I sent you and all that, so Becky will know. I'm surprised Becky didn't stop by. She usually does. So we just thank you all for a great Sunday, great show. We had a blast. Thank you for keeping it positive and all that. We love you. If you need to talk, feel free to email us. Our emails are all across, and it's running across the thing. So we'll talk to you. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you all soon. We love you all. Be good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye,
Bye-bye. Good night, John Boy.
Good night.